Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of data structure and algorithm. In this video, we'll discuss one more sorting mechanism that is known as the insertion sort. So before we will go into the depth, we should know what do we mean by insertion sort or why the name has been given insertion sort. Okay, so from this picture, it will be clear that this is the game of playing cards. So the concept of insertion sort has derived from this game itself. Okay. Now, if you'll realize that there are a number of cards will be available, and if you know how to play cards, then obviously you'll keep the cards will be in a particular ascending or descending order. Okay. Now you consider these number of cards are already in a particular order. Okay. So this eight, the number card, suppose randomly I have chosen from after this card. Okay, so whenever I'll receive this new card, I'll compare from the left hand side. No, 8 is greater than this, so that means it should be present in the right hand side. 8 is greater than 2, so it should be present. So finally, I have checked that this is greater than 7, so it should be present in the right hand side. But this is less than this particular card, so it will be present in the left hand side and right hand side of 7. So that means in between 7 and this particular card, so my 8 should be inserted. Okay, so this is what the logic behind this insertion sort. So the idea of insertion sort is like the idea of sorting the playing cards. Okay, so suppose one more example I'll consider. I'll pick up this card 10. Again, I'll compare from this side, this side. This is greater than 8, less than this one. So that means before this card and after 8, I have to keep the card number 10. Okay, so the idea of insertion sort is same. The sorting algorithm which sorts the array by shifting elements one. Okay, so how the elements are being shifted, that we'll see through the example. Okay, now consider this is one random elements of the array. Okay, so in this array all the elements are present from the 0th index. Okay, total 8 number of elements are there, and you have to divide the entire array into two sections like selection sort. Here also you have to divide the array into sorted and unsorted section. Clear? Now what you need to do, you have to consider the first element as the only element in the sorted section. Clear? So that means out of the entire array, the first element you will consider this is only sorted and rest of the elements are not sorted. Clear? So what you will do, from the unsorted part, means from this part you have to select the first element that you need to sort, because you are assuming that the first element is already sorted, so you have to apply some mechanism so that this element will be in a sorted order. Okay, so you can see we have given yellow color background, that means this is sorted section, and red color means from this unsorted section this particular item I have to sort currently. Okay, so I have mentioned here the first element in the unsorted section is the next element to put in the correct position. Okay, so I have to search where 2 should be present, because this is not the original position of 2. So how we will do that, let us see through the process. Okay, so here first of all what I am doing, I have to sort the value 2, so I am keeping in a temporary variable. In another temporary variable, I'm just keeping the copy of the value. Why? Because I have to do some shifting process, and in between the shifting process I don't want that this value should be overwritten. Clear? So what I'm doing here, this 2 will be compared with the left element or in the sorted section element. 2 less than 9, true or false? Yes, true. That means this is not the correct position of 9. 9 should be shifted one position right, because this is present wrongly in the sorted section. Okay, so what I am doing, I am shifting this 9 to 1 right. Okay, so what I have done here, if the previous position is more than the item being placed, copy the value into next position. So that means 9 is copied to the next position. Okay, now this comparison process will continue when there are some elements in the left hand side, but after shifting 9 there is no more element in the array. So that means we will understand the position of 2 is the first index. Clear? So resultant, finally we have got that 9 is present in the second one and 2 is present in the first one. Clear? So after shifting, I got this particular array. Clear? So now before that, the sorted section has only one element. Now I am considering there are two elements in the sorted section because I have kept two at a particular position. Okay. Now after that, what is the procedure? Again, I'll fulfill the procedure by the, or we'll start from step number 1. That means I'll start from the first value in the unsorted section. So I'll select 7 and I'll start comparing from the rightmost element of the sorted part. So I'll compare with 9, I'll compare it 2. So every element I'll compare till the condition is being satisfied. Okay. So how to do that? Let us see. Check here. So first of all, what we have decided that we will keep the copy of value 7 so that it should not be overwritten. Now see 7 less than 9. True. So that means this is not the right position of 9. 9 should be shifted. Okay. So in the resultant, what we have done, I have shifted 9. Clear? I have shifted 9. It doesn't mean I am deleting 9. So 2 copies of 9 will be present. Okay. And one more condition we have given in the previous case, that my process will continue till there must be some element in the left hand side and the value should be less than the previous element. So you check 7 is less than equal to 9, true, and some elements are still there. That means I will shift the value. So 9 has been shifted. After that, 7 will be compared with 2. Okay, 7 less than 2, false. So that means no more shifting is required because I know that in the right side of 2, 7 needs to be inserted. So finally in the resultant, what I got, now 2, 7, 9. So 3 values have come to its sorted section. Okay, so the procedure will continue or the shifting will be done only when this element is less than equal to the left hand side element. Okay, and there must be some value in the left hand side. Okay, or in other sense, any value you want to compare, there must be some value in the left hand side and whatever the value is present, that value should be greater than the compared value. Then I'll shift this one to right. Okay, suppose in place of 5, this is 1. Suppose, clear? So whenever I'll select, suppose here 1 is present. So I'll compare with 9. So that means left hand side value is there and the new value is less than the compared value. So I have to shift 9 here. Again, I have to check left hand side value is present and 1 is less than 7. So 7 needs to be shifted 1 right. Again, left hand side value is there, 1 less than equal to 2. True. So 2 needs to be shifted 1 right. After that, no more value is present in the left hand side. My comparison gets over. Okay. And in this first index, 1 needs to be present. Clear? This is what the procedure of insertion sort. Clear? Okay. So let us implement the same process through coding. Clear? So this is again the same example of 1D array, that only that insert the value into array and display it. We have to take the help of this particular code so that we can save our time. Okay. So example of insertion sort using array. Okay. So till now what we have done, we have declared one array. We have taken, or you have declared the variable of size. As per the use of size, we have taken the input for array. Clear? So, and also we have displayed the values before sorting. Clear? So let me draw the diagram what we have done till now. We have just kept some random values 7, 4, 2, 15, 3, 9. Suppose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Now out of this, we are considering this first element as the sorted section and the rest of the section as unsorted section. Okay. So I have to start comparison from the first value of the unsorted section. Clear? So let me write down the program. So here we have to write before sorting elements of array. Okay. So I have to start the program of insertion sort. Just mark carefully what I am writing here. Okay. So first is what? Now first I have to write down the program for number of iterations. Okay. So how many number of iterations that already we have discussed? If the size is n, then n minus 1. So obviously this is size minus 1. Okay. Clear? Now here, first of all, I have to take the backup. Yes or no? And we are starting from 1 because all we have to start the comparison from 1 because already I have considered the first element as the sorted one. Clear? So I'll start from 1. Done. And to which I is pointing, that value I am considering in a temporary variable. Maybe you have forgotten, but you can check. Suppose you are starting from 7, then first of all I am keeping in a backup temporary variable. Why? Because I have to shift the element so that 7 should not be overwritten. Okay. So I am keeping in a temporary variable. After that, I'll start comparing. Clear? So what I'll do? Now j equal to I. Okay. J greater than equal to 0. But from where I'll start comparing? From the previous position. So if j is pointing 1, sorry, your I is pointing 0, sorry, I is pointing to 1. Okay. Now let me do the raw for. Okay. So I is pointing to 1 here. So I'll start comparing from the left hand side, just left. So this one, so this will be what? I minus 1. So j will point to I minus 1. Okay. Randomly, suppose currently I am targeting for 4th index. So that means what? This entire section is the sorted section. So I'll start comparing the 4th index from index number 3, that is I minus 1, to whom j will point. Okay. So j equal to I minus 1, and shifting will be done if there must be some element in the left hand side and this temp is less than array of j. Clear? So this is the only step you have to understand. That means what? Now if j is pointing to I minus 1, now check, j is pointing to I minus 1. So j is pointing to 0. Okay. So 0 greater than equal to 0. True. Not a problem. And temp is what? Now temp is currently 4. This one. What is array of j? Now array of j means array of 0. That is 7. So 4 less than 7. True. So if 4 less than 7 is true, what I need to do? That means 7 is not in its original position. I have to shift 7 here. Clear? So if I need to shift 7 there, so a single line I have to write. In array insertion program, we have discussed how to shift. Now to the +1 index. Okay. So the jth index I have to shift to j plus 1. Okay. So that means currently 7 has been shifted to index number 1. Okay. After that j minus minus. Now j will become minus 1. So that means no more element is present in the left hand side. J is currently pointing to minus 1. I check here, minus 1 greater than equal to 0, false. So no need to check here. That means the entire condition is false. So a simple sentence, left hand side some value should be there, and after comparing this temp should be less. then only the shifting process will be done. If left hand side value is present but temp is not less, comparison over. Temp is there but left hand side no value is there to compare, comparison over. So in both the cases comparison will be over, and at that time we will know that j I have to increment so that j will point to the 0th index simply. Clear? So now j is incremented to next index, so j is pointing to 0. I have to keep 4 here because this is what the position of the element. Clear? So in that j position I have to keep the temp value. Clear? Okay. So let us do one more example so that you can better understand. Let me erase something so it will be clearly visible. So this is what 4, this is what 7. Okay. Okay. So let us check. This is my 4, this is 7. Okay. Now currently I will be incremented, so I will point to 2. Done. So temp equal to 2, to whom I is pointing. J will start from I minus 1. So J will point to the previous one, 1. Now check here. 1 greater than equal to 0. True. And 2 is less than 7. True. So both the conditions are true, means this is not the original position of 7. Clear? So what we'll do? We'll shift 7 here. Okay. So to avoid this overwritten, we have kept the value of that element in a temporary variable. Okay. After that, j minus minus. So j will point to 0. Check here. 0 greater than equal to 0. True. Means left hand side one element is present to be compared. After that, 2 less than 4. That is also true. So that means this is not the original position of 4. Clear? So I need to shift here. What I'll do? I'll keep 4 here. J will be shifted to j minus 1. Done. After that, j minus minus. So now j will be pointing to minus 1. Minus 1 greater than equal to 0. False. Means no more element is present in the left hand side. I'll come outside the loop. J plus plus. Now j will point to 0. Okay. And to that 0th index, I'll keep my temporary variable 2. It is being inserted at a correct position. Clear? So by following this procedure entirely, my array will get sorted. Okay. And after insertion or after my sorting process will be over, I have to display the values of the sorted array. Okay. So let's save it. Let's check. So array size is 6. So 15, 24, 12, 36, 57, 46. Okay. Now check here. Before sorting, random elements are there after, like we have entered. But whenever you are entering, clear, we are getting the sorted values. Clear? Okay. Okay. So let us run it once again so that we will find the output once again. So 6 number of elements: 14, 12, 24, 64, 59, 47. Okay. Okay. Let's check here. Random number of elements: 15, 12, 25, 64, 59, 47. And after sorting, we are getting the correct output. Okay. So here, a small bit of change we need to do. As you are starting from I equal to 1, you have to go to the last element. Clear? Then only you will get the correct one. Okay. So simple procedure we are following. Try to understand and implement it. Okay. So this is what the procedure: select, compare, shift, and insert. You have to select the small value, then you have to compare, you have to do some shifting process, and whenever you will get the correct position, you have to insert that. Okay. And the same algorithm we are following. You have to start the index from 1 to the last one. First, you have to keep in a temporary element so that the value should not be overwritten. And to whom index is pointing, j will point to the previous one. And through this condition, you will be clear. Left hand side some value is there, and the element you want to sort should be less than the left hand side value. If yes, then the left hand side value should be shifted to 1 right. Okay, and the process will continue till one of the condition is not false. Okay, then you are incrementing the value of j and you are keeping the element, or you are inserting the element. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this.